What's going on, everybody? It's Mitsuni Nika here once again. Welcome back to another video. And today this video is kind of going to be a short one, but I kind of wanted to talk about the situation that's going on with Ilka and Game Freak's Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl Arceus event. So this right here is an article by Dexterdo where it says Pokemon Diamond and Pearl event sparks backlash for locking Arceus behind a $60 paywall. So if you guys don't know what's going on already, they've had an event in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl where they have you can catch Arceus in this event, but the only way to like get Arceus and everything is to buy Pokemon Legends Arceus and also complete the entire game as well, not just by beating the game, but you have to like complete everything in it, if I'm not mistaken. And a lot of fans and stuff have voiced their opinions about how this is all scummy and everything. I mean, Crasher Talks and Savage themselves have also talked about this, and surprisingly, for once, even Verlicify has agreed that this right here is scummy. I mean, it's actually pretty darn surprising. Now, it's a bit weird for all three of them to like agree that this is like a scummy thing. Even Verlisify himself thinks that this is scummy, but he's also taking that time to once again sit here and bash Legends Arceus because, of course, that's what Verlisify does. But, I hate to say it, but for once, I think Verlisify might actually be right about something. Jesus Christ, man, I just realized what I just fucking said out of my mouth. Oh boy. Please don't unsubscribe for that. Jesus Christ, man. But yeah, let's get back to the article. So it says right here that an Ilka announced that they were finally adding the Azure Flute quest to Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Some players became outraged when it was revealed that the event requires fans to have spent an additional $60 to access it. Following the launch of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl in 2006, Game Freak was gearing up to release a special event that would give players the iconic mythical Arceus. Despite the Azure Flute making its way into the game's code, the item never worked. In 2013, director Junichi Masuda revealed the quest had been scrapped due to being too confusing for trainers. Almost 16 years later, the Nintendo developer announced that they were finally completing the storyline in 2021 Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl remakes. Excitement over the decade-long mystery finally coming to a close was quickly dampened. However, after it was announced that the players would need to pay an additional $60 to access the event, man, are you serious right now? Yeah, I do think that is pretty darn scummy right there. But from also what I've heard, a lot of Pokemon fans have said that this is kind of like normal and that there have been events in the past that were similar to this. But I don't know, man. I mean, like locking something like this behind like a $60 paywall, like for you got to go out and like buy Legends Arceus as well and then complete that entire game with your save file and everything and all that. You know, I mean, not even just beating the game, but you gotta like complete everything in it. But I've heard in the past there's been events like this before where you've had to beat a Pokemon game and have that save file, but never like to this darn extent. But I just, yeah, I don't know, man. My stance on this is it's kind of like scummy, but at the same time, I can get why they would do this. Like at the end of the day, I feel like all they're trying to do is just nickel and dime you for every single thing you got. I mean, there's a lot of people out there who don't even like Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. And there's a lot of people out there who don't like Legends Arceus. I mean, just take a look at some of these comments right over here. So this is from the article. This is bullshit. Why do I need to have Legends Arceus to get Arceus and BDSP? One fan asked. I don't like that game and I'm never gonna buy it. So yeah, and then here's another one right here. It says another player exclaimed, buy our other game to access shit in this older game. Yeah, I mean, and the article even states right here that others argue that the update should have been free. Bullshit. I don't want to buy Legends Arceus just to get a Pokemon that should be in the game for free. A commenter posted. Yeah, I feel like something like this should be free, but at the same time, I totally see why they did it, but that does not make it right at all. It's still really damn scummy that you have to sit here. You already have one game, but you got to go out and buy another game just to fucking get Arceus. I mean, like, I get it, you know, Velisify doesn't like Legends Arceus, you know, and that's cool by him, but I don't feel like he should be forced to sit here and go buy it if he wants to get Arceus in BDSP, because I know he likes that fucking game a lot. But then again, it doesn't seem like he really likes any Pokemon from Legends Arceus too much. So him making that video and complaining about it is probably just for those, you know, who do like the darn game, which would be also fans of him, which is surprising that he did something for his fans for once, you know. Because, like, I highly doubt that he actually truly cares that he can't get Arceus, since he doesn't even seem to like the darn game that much. But hey, I could be wrong. But still, off the point of Relisify, because that's not what this video is about. This is very darn scummy right here for them to do. There's people out there who don't like Legends of Arceus, and then there's people out there who do like it, but they shouldn't be forced to sit here, you know, and go and get one Pokemon game they might or might not like just to get this said Pokemon in this said event behind a $60 darn paywall. And I know there's a bunch of people out there who have said, oh, well, this actually isn't a darn $60 paywall, you know. There's been events like this that costed more, or like, oh, all you have to do is just buy this darn thing and then just complete everything in the darn game. It's not exactly a paywall. And I'm like, I don't know, man. That's kind of like scratching, you know, it's like scratching the definition a bit of like what a freaking paywall is, you know. Is it scummy? Yes. Is it understandable to an extent? Kinda. Do I agree with it? No. At the same time, there's been people who've said that there's been events like this in the past and no other like PokeTuber or anything has ever complained about it. The fans have never complained about it, you know, before. It feels weird to me. Like, this right here is a comment from Crasher's video. I literally see no problem with it. We literally seen events like this when you had to have a save file from old games like Mew and Jirachi and Gigamax Pikachu. I'm pretty sure it's Gigamax. And Eevee in the outfits and legends. I do see why people can be upset, but I still feel like it does make sense in a way. My opinion. Which is very fair, you know? There's a bunch of mixed reactions to this. There's a bunch of people who think this is scummy, including Crasher, Savage, and even Velisify, surprisingly. And then, you know, there's a bunch of people who think that there's nothing wrong with this at all, but they can kind of see an issue with it. You know, I don't know. My stance on it is it's pretty scummy, but I do understand it. I honestly do think that this should have been free, as most people are proposing, though. Anyway, that's my whole thoughts on the situation. This is Mitsune Nika. I'll see you guys in the next one.